Hopefully I got you going on over here because we have your favorite snakes. All right, so who wants a dog, a cat, or a fish when you can have something way more exotic like, say, a hedgehog? Yes, you can actually have a hedgehog as a pet. And a few more animals that you probably never considered. So here to show us is Chip Bytow from Plano Pets.
Hi, Chip.
Hi, thanks for having us.
How are you? I made it all the way over here because I didn't want Ty to have all the fun. Oh my gosh, what is that?
That's a mealworm. This is Rose.
She's going to eat that worm?
She's one of our store mascots. She's a hedgehog. It's an African pygmy hedgehog from Africa. She's got, some interesting facts about her, is she's got around 5,000 to 7,000 quills.
I felt them. They're sharp. And that's how obviously she protects herself?
Yeah, actually she's got two large muscles that go down her body here. And when she feels threatened, she'll ball up in a ball, and all these quills stick out. Gotcha. And they become quite sharp at that time.
So she doesn't feel threatened right now?
Oh, no.
She's happy.
She's great. We've had her for about 2 years at the shop.
These are pets. I mean, these are meant to go home with families.
Yes, yeah. They actually make a great pet. They only live 3 to 7 years.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Wow, don't get too attached, little Johnny.
No, that's a short-term one.
And they're small. They do need a relatively decent-sized enclosure so they can run around. They'll run up to 4.5 miles a night in the wild. Yeah, they do.
So
they have quite a large territory.
They just run around your house? Or?
Well, you can get them a wheel. A wheel is a must for a hedgehog.
Can they go in this thing? Is that for that?
No, that's for one of the ones we have coming up.
Oh, let's see that one. I want to see they roll around in the
bring Cotton over
right?
here.
All right.
Now, Plano Pets is kind of like a mini zoo of critters, correct?
Yeah,
we also do birthday parties and schools, functions, and things like that. People can go to Plano Pets and actually play with the animals a little bit and get used to them?
Yeah, we have a lot of the animals that we have that we offer for sale. We also have as mascots in the store. It's kind of our own little critters.
This looks like Amy putting on her makeup in the morning.
Yeah, this is Cotton.
He's doing his Ash Wednesday ritual.
There you go. There you go.
Cotton is she is a mosaic chinchilla. They're from South America. Yeah, they were originally bred for the fur trade, but they actually make great pets.
Yeah, look at the camera.
They're from the rodent factory family, so they need.
Will she jump off?
No.
Okay.
No, she likes her bowl.
So they need rodent family, you were saying?
They're from the rodent family. So they like to chew. They have to have an outlet for chewing. As long as you give them that and a fairly large enclosure, they also make great pets.
Are these both, the hedgehog, the chinchilla, are they good starter pets for a kid if you're at home thinking about
a hamster makes a great starter pet, so does a guinea pig. These are semi-advanced, so you wouldn't want to get it for maybe a 5 or 6 year old. We're talking maybe 8 or 9 year old.
How long does this chinchilla live for?
Chinchillas can live, the average is around 7 years, 6, 7 years. They can live a little bit longer than that. Yeah.
A little better for little Johnny.
I'm upset for little Johnny, whose pet might die in a couple
Well, it's better than a hamster. Hamsters only live for 2 to 3 years tops.
Oh, is that
yeah, so they live a little bit longer than a hamster. You want to bring Pixie over here?
What's in the pouch?
This one's cute.
Well, we got a couple of pouch animals. The first one is Pixie, and Pixie is a short-tailed possum.
Oh, it's a possum. Hey, I used to have one of these in my attic.
Yep.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a possum problem we released them into the wild. It was.
Yeah. Now this is it's a little bit larger than a gerbil. They stay small. She's full grown.
Oh my gosh.
Her eyes. She's got enormous eyes.
She has a prehensile tail, just like a regular possum we have around here.
They only live for like 18 months or something.
No, these live quite a bit longer than that. Well, 3 to 5 years for these guys.
And same thing you
would
do.
And they're nocturnal. You can tell by their eyes.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you see the large, large bulgy eyes that indicates a nocturnal animal.
All right.
Yep. Now, it's not a rodent. So they're very carnivorous.
Come on, that's not a rodent?
It's not a rodent.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a possum.
Really?
So what kind of, you said carnivorous, what kind of things do they eat?
They're carnivorous. So they like insects. They actually keep them from rodent control down in South America.
Oh, wow.
And
what do they live in your house, like a cage, like a little hamster? Or
a large hamster cage would do a short-tailed possum just fine because it is a fairly small animal.
Okay.
It's not seriously active like some other critters are.
Cute.
Yeah, and a lot of people really just don't appreciate, certain exotic animals, and this is really, it's a lot like a gerbil, but I think a lot sweeter and calm.
Do they get nervous around other animals like cats and dogs?
They can't. Well, this is a predator, so he doesn't get quite as nervous as some animals.
He gets nervous around reptiles and around large snakes,
oh my gosh.
Next, I'm going to show you Nibbler. Nibbler is one of our babies.
Hide, little baby, hide. Nibbler's coming out. Come here.
That's not Nibbler.
No.
Oh, that's not Nibbler?
Nibbler is back here. Come on up here, Mary.
Nibbler is the sugar glider.
Nibbler is a sugar glider, and she's still being hand-fed. She was rejected by her mother. So we're having to hand feed her. We've been hand feeding her now for 3 or 4 weeks. She's starting to get to the point where she's almost ready to be weaned.
She's a GCB. She was rejected by her mother.
Exactly. It's great parenting, Mom.
Sugar gliders are from Australia. They're found in the acacia trees and the eucalyptus trees. They're called sugar gliders because they like the sap from the acacia tree.
I want to get to the lizard, and I definitely want to see that turtle because it's huge. So
huge turtle.
What is
All right, next here, this is Pebbles. Pebbles is a red tegu.
Pebbles is a great name.
Well, you have a Bam Bam too.
Oh, you do? Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
And Pebbles is a red tegu from South America. She's super tame. She's one of the few lizards that get fairly large that remain completely tame. Now, this is more of an advanced pet because she needs a larger enclosure.
Okay.
She's a forager. She's one of the few big lizards that actually eats fruits and veggies.
Can I give her a grape?
She might take a grape. We can try.
Okay.
She might want to bite your finger instead.
I tried earlier.
I'm like pulling away.
Are these all legal to have as pets, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
I know
all of these
regulations.
animals are legal.
Okay.
We have pretty restrictive laws in the city of Plano, so all of these animals are perfectly legal to own as pets.
They're legal. All right, time for more. I want to see the snake, but I want to see the turtle too. I want to see both of them. I don't know if they can.
Why don't you bring out the
snake?
snake?
We can show them both. That'd be great.
Take Pebbles.
Now, what kind of person wants to have a snake in their house?
You got Pebbles?
Well, I'm one of those people.
Paige loves snakes.
Paige is hot.
This is a Duperles, Bo. This is Princess, and Princess came to us as a rescue a little over a year ago.
How could you name a thing like that, Princess?
Well, she's a pretty special animal. She's parthenogenetic, which means she reproduces on her own. She's never been with a male. And every July, she has babies in the store.
Really? She reproduces on her own?
She reproduces on her own, so she's quite a special animal.
That's a GCB.
She's actually part of a research project with the University of North Carolina.
Wow.
Yes, Dr. William Booth is one of the foremost doctors researching reptiles and their ability to reproduce on their own.
How could you have this turtle in your house? I mean, the little one maybe in your hand, but look at that big guy on the floor over there.
Yeah,
but the little one turns into the big guy,
We brought along with us the third largest tortoise in the world, and this is a hatchling.
That's the third largest tortoise in the world?
That is the third largest tortoise in the world. We brought the baby along so you can see how they start out.
Oh,
they start out quite small and cute.
But it looks like the little guy
after
from
a
Nemo.
while,
I forget his name, but
that turtle turns into that turtle.
This turtle here will turn into this one. Now, this is Radio. Radio lives at the store.
Radio?
Radio lives at the store.
What's happening, Radio?
And he is 27 years old. He weighs about 100 pounds. They can get a little bit larger than this. They can get up to 3 feet, and he's about 2.5 feet large.
They live about 100 years?
Yeah, and actually the longest living one is 177 years old.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, quite an amazing animal.
We got to go, but man, we could look at these animals forever. We want to thank you guys so much for being here.
You're welcome.
And our Not So Perfect Parent is coming up next with taming those tall tales kids tell. Like, please, I'll feed the pet. If you let me take it home, I'll walk it, I'll feed it. Yeah, that's a fib. She's going to help us sort those tales out in just a few minutes. Stay with us.
We also have Adele performing. No, that's a lie. That's another.